Hello everyone, and welcome to another beer review. Now, we did a new series. I think we've done a couple of them at this point. But we did a new series on the kind of low alcohol, non-alcoholic beer. So what we've done today is we've got a kind of well-known brand up and down the country, and we've got both types. We've got basically their standard, their normal one, and then we have their low alcohol one, or as they say, zero, so it's no alcohol apparently. So what we have is, we have Doom Bar, zero. Wonder how much alcohol's in that. Now you could probably think I'm being facetious, but with these lot, I'm talking about brewers in general, not just sharps. And of course we've also got the standard Doom Bar Amber Ale as well, which we already reviewed in the bottle versus the keg, and the keg one hands down because the flavour's lacking in this. But yes, so let's read it. It's, never mind this nonsense. How much alcohol is actually in it? Oh God, here we go. They've got food pairing on it. Oh, jeez. Anyway, right. Doom Bar Zero is a perfectly balanced beer combining subtle yet complex flavours. Doom Bar Zero is both satisfying and deliciously Moorish. Aroma: spicy, resinous hops, sweet, roasted malts. That's what it's supposed to be. Taste: balanced, succulent, dried fruit, lightly roasted malts. Finish: Moorish, subtle bitterness. And serve: taste best chilled. And pairing: great with battered seafood like calamari, grilled white fish or pork. Also great with Sunday roasts. There you go. And that's the zero, by the way. And does it actually give you an absolute alcohol content? It does actually say alcohol content 0.0% by volume. There we go. And what does it say about the sharps? The standard one, it says spicy, resinous, hops, sweet, roasted malts, taste, balanced, succulent, dried fruit, lightly roasted malt. It's exactly the same. They're saying exactly the same, and yes, it goes even great with battered seafood like calamari, did you know? And grilled white fish and pork. And also great with a Sunday roast. I didn't know that. Oh, it's a shock. There we go. So they're both 500ml. They're both roughly about £2. The standard one is 4.3%, and the zero is, of course, zero. So let's crack them open and see what wonderful delights we have. So I'll pour the zero first. Right, here we go. Right, zero, just to make sure. Oh God. There we go, just to make sure that there's no jiggery pokery going on here. There we go. Could this be the future of beer? Could this be the future of not drink driving? I still don't know why people drink driving. I honestly really don't know. I mean, they've got that much of a hunger for alcohol that they want to put themselves and everybody else at risk. Anyway. There's a difference in smell straight away. And guess which one was in the clear bottle? That's giving me a kind of cabbage smell. Jesus, got it smelled it the minute the bloody top came off. Shit. Why do they do that? They put the non-alcoholic one in a blooming brown bottle, and then they put the blooming one with the alcohol in the clear bottle to get light striked. Yeah, that makes sense. You sometimes wonder if they're all bloody mad. Right. Okay. I'm still the nose over that. Yeah, you can smell it. Right, here we go. They look different. This is lighter, which is the original, and this is the zero, which is a bit darker, a bit more kind of like a. So this is supposed to be amber, and this is kind of heading more towards a kind of. It's not quite. It's like a dark amber heading towards a kind of a ruby, or almost like a pound of heavy. So smells. Oh God. Right, this smells kind of yeasty. It's like a very sweet biscuit. So it is. doesn't actually smell particularly natural. But yeah, it smells like the mash. So it does at the distillery. But yeah, there's a maltishness there, but it's like a malt extract. It's almost, you know what it smells like? You know how you get these extract brewing kits and you open it up and you smell it and there's that kind of like really kind of extracty, kind of malty smell because of course it's kind of boiled down to make it kind of concentrated and very syrupy. That's what that smells like. It doesn't smell like a natural brewed beer. It smells as if something's been concentrated. Oh yeah, it does. It smells very much like what's a good one? Like you know, you get Yorkshire bitters and things like that, and amber ales and the kind of extract. It smells like that. This one doesn't really smell much. It's going well. This right. This smells of a little bit of light malt. Not really getting any hops or any grain. Just very very light malts, light roasted malt, but it's very very light, and that's really it. It's actually quite a neutral smell in a lot of ways. This one's got a lot more aroma, but oh yeah, it does. It smells like beer extract. So let's see what this tastes like. We'll taste this one first, so this one isn't going to affect it. So we're going to go with the zero first. You know what that tastes like? It tastes like watered down extract. It tastes like watered down wort. That's what it tastes like. There's nothing there apart from a slight kind of malty extract kind of flavour that you'd probably get from, like, say, a beer, homebrew extract, and it's just been watered down, and that's it. So it's like watered down wort before the fermentation. God, that's bad. Right, let's see what this looks like. Well, surprising enough, tastes like Dunbar. Right. I'm reading the back labels, and they're both saying the exact same, which is utter lies. This doesn't have any hoppy flavours. It doesn't have anything. It's taste, balanced, succulent, dried fruit, lightly roasted malt, finished moreish with subtle bit. No, it isn't. It's like watered down bloody extract. And it's very sweet as well. Bloody hell. That's just dreadful. I mean, seriously, come on, Sharps, who the hell are you kidding? I mean, I can maybe understand somebody that's never drunk beer thinking that this is maybe close to a beer, but anybody that's ever tasted a beer, even only once, has sipped a beer, would know that tastes nothing like a bloody beer. And anybody that's basically licked their fingers, no, let me rephrase that. Anybody who's been doing home brewing with extract have licked their fingers afterwards. They're trying to get the last drop out and they're all sticky with the stuff. That's what that stuff tastes like, but it's watered down because obviously it's concentrated when it comes out of the tin. That's what it tastes like. Watered down homebrew extract before fermentation. So it tells me, what's the difference? Well, the big difference is actually fermentation, because this has got a lot more flavour and this actually tastes like beer. This doesn't. This tastes like you've started to make beer, but then you kind of stop just before the fermentation. Says, but I can't be arsed, I'll just water it down and serve that, see if anybody notices. Here's a shock. Everybody's going to bloody notice. Jesus. I mean, I can't even read down the flavours of that because it's just watery malt extract, that's what it is. Nothing else. Does not taste like beer. Does not smell like beer. Would I recommend it? No, no. We're not doing well in this series because what have we done so far? Oh, we did Lucky Satan. That was pretty crap. And we did another one. Was it Freestar or something like that? That was just utter piss wash. I mean, it was just dreadful. I gave it a 0. This one, I think they've got a cheek. I think they've got the cheek to try and. I mean, they're kind of cheapening their own product. I mean, that's not a bad beer, Doom Bar. It's not a bad beer. It's maybe not the best in the bottles. Probably better in the cans or the kegs than the bottles, but it's not a bad beer. But then they cheapen it to try and make out that this is the same as this, but with no alcohol. It's utter bollocks. Utter and complete bollocks. And they're conning everybody. They must think they're all bloody stupid. They might as well say, hey, this is for the morons. Go on, believe it. It's true, honestly. When we say it's like beer, honestly, trust us, we wouldn't lie to you. What are we getting out of it? Oh, you buy the piss. Aye. Ah, seriously, what a load of crap. Would I recommend it? No. If this is the future of low alcohol and non-alcoholic beer, my views, don't bother your backside. Seriously. They're nowhere near getting a successful beer so far. It'll be interesting because I'm going to do Guinness as well, because I'm going to do the Guinness Zero versus the actual traditional. Well, I'm going to say traditional. I mean just the kind of normal kind of rubbish you get in the can. Strange that, isn't it? But anyway, so it'll be interested to see what they think. Are they going to basically lie to us as well? So, but yeah, this is just dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. What would I give it out of 10? I'm sorry. I'm going to give exactly what they're giving everybody else. 0. It's getting 0 out of 10 because that's me being generous. I mean, really, if I could give it minus points, I blooming would. That's just utter rubbish. I mean, it's like me basically just taking a tin of homebrew extract, watering it down, and bottling it, and there you go, guys. I've got a non-alcoholic version for you. Oh, what's it like? Yeah. If I served that up to mates coming round for a drink, they'd hit me with it. They really would. What piss is that you're giving us? Are you kidding? Well, there you go. And these are supposed to be master brewers, experienced brewers. I mean, I'd be embarrassed. I really would be embarrassed with that. You got a bloody cheek. You thieving. I mean, seriously. You're absolute thieving. You really are. Yeah. 0 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Cheers. And bye for now.